So you think you can dash. Howdy, y'all. I'm DBZALLSTAR, also known as Steve. And today I wanted to talk about what it takes to be a dasher. Those of you who've used various food ordering services out there may be aware of DoorDash, which is an option aside from services such as Faber, Grubhub, and other food delivery services, including those sponsored by the restaurants themselves. DoorDash partners with restaurants that are part of franchises, corporately owned, mom and pop owned stores, and allows for ease of transfer of food and other products from their location, their business, to their clientele, their customers. And if you're looking for an opportunity, by the way, this is not a sponsored video, to fill your wallet with a little bit more cash, or you're looking for exciting adventures, then by all means, you can download the Dasher app, you can hop onto DoorDash.com and sign up to be a Dasher. Instead of being a rideshare driver, which has its own benefits and own curses to a certain extent, you can instead alleviate any fear of negative interactions in your car by dashing and delivering food and products to your customers. Sometimes there are sign-on bonuses. Sometimes someone will give you a referral code so you can receive a sign-on bonus. There are bonuses while you're dashing, but once you are approved, as it does require a valid driver's license, it does require a background check to ensure that you don't have any driving-related issues on your record, you should be approved and set to begin dashing. Again, you need to download the Dasher app, available for most platforms, the Android, Apple, Google platforms, or what I'm aware of. Log in and begin to look for clients. After you complete your first dash, you'll be eligible to receive a welcome kit, which is what I have before me. I have recently begun to join the dashing family, as the holidays are right around the corner, and I want to ensure that I have valuable funds to be able to provide for my family, be it gifts, larger feasts for family gatherings, or even escapes from the current residence to go on vacation, so to speak, unless you're on the run, in which case, if it's a driving related thing, it might show up on your background check. But seriously, this is the welcome kit you do receive. I'm going to open it before you to showcase exactly what is inside. I started dashing relatively recently, and I have already received this welcome kit. I know this isn't the usual thing I do on my channel, advertising a business like this, but yeah, I thought it might be fun to share this experience with y'all. Might just be easier to feel it like an Amazon envelope. So, back in your cave you go, Mr. Blade, or Mrs. Blade. I don't know your gender. But, let's check. That is now clear. We'll set that off to the side. You are provided with a DoorDash instruction manual, so to speak. It says, payday your way. Choose how to get paid from 3 convenient options. Direct deposit. Get paid weekly by linking your bank account in your app's earning tab. Fast pay. Cash out earnings daily via your debit card for a small fee of $1.99. There is a Dasher dictionary, acceptance rate, batched order, completion rate, customer rating, dash along the way, dash now, heat map, hotspots, on time early rate, peak pay, safe dash, schedule, and then it moves on to what is in your welcome kit. We have 2 insulated hot bags. So it appears, yes, this first hot bag. Oh, protect them there. We'll seal in the flavor, seal in the heat. This appears to be our standard hot bag. And then this one is our pizza bag. These cost me nothing. These were shipped to me from DoorDash in a short amount of time just for completing one dash. And they appear to be pretty sturdy, so these, thank you DoorDash, will be absolutely fantastic to have for my dashing activities. So what's in the welcome kit? 2 insulated hot bags. Please keep food hot and fresh with recognizable bags designed to maintain the perfect temperature in any weather. A virtual red card. Activate the virtual red card in the Dasher app to unlock earning opportunities with shop and deliver options. There's also a QR code on here. Check out the DoorDash store at DoorDash.com. It gives you more tips, time it right. Head to the hotspots, grab peak pay promos, do more types of orders. And that is what that looks like. So I'll elaborate on a little bit of that as I've had to learn. You want to be able to time your dashing right. Lunch and dinner tend to be the 2 busiest times, and you're able to jump in typically within regions where DoorDash is available and either dash per order or dash via time. If you dash per order, then the orders come in and you just take it as they come. If you select by time, then you get a guaranteed rate for that slot of time that you have selected for yourself. And the slots of time vary depending upon the need for dashers. Head to the hotspots. Well, that would be where flame icons appear within the Dasher app, and there's a need for those dashers. Every area is going to be cut into regions. For example, in my area, my neighborhood is a region, but then less than 2 miles away, there's another region, and the rate of pay per hour may be different for each region. Just like the amount of tip, if you do receive a tip, can be different depending upon the customer that you are providing service to, as well as the compensation rate from the restaurants available. Grab peak pay promos. So there will be promos available for peak pay. It can be something as simple as this region is offering a specific rate and it adds $1 per delivery. It can be, if you're doing it by hour, it increases the dollar amount you get on top of the base pay, and it's pretty cool. I've done it both ways so far. Do more types of orders. This allows you to activate your red card to receive shop and deliver orders and make cash along the way during less busy times. So almost acts like Favor, where you can go to stores like H-E-B or CVS and gather items, sometimes alongside the food. For those of you who have used DoorDash, there may be an option for multiple orders to be set, and the same dasher will receive those orders. Say you have them pick up from Domino's, but you want them to stop by a 7-Eleven as well to pick up slushie, and then stop at CVS to pick up some stomach medication for all the pizza and sugar that you've consumed. You do have that ability, and the dasher has the option to accept those orders and to receive orders during the slower times through the red card option. Now, obviously this isn't for everyone. You are going to have down times. It is preferable that you select regions through the apps where you're noticing that the app shows a region red hot. Gray or brown is going to mean that all the dashers needed have been selected already, or that things just aren't busy. Red is going to mean that there are dashers needed, and you can hop in either by dash meaning per order, or by the hour and receive a guaranteed rate. It's all up to you, and the possibilities of interaction and adventure are endless. In part up to you, in part, of course, up to the kind of order you're taking and fulfilling, and the kind of customers you can encounter. Do not expect that every customer is going to tip. I'm sure there are those of you out there watching who have not provided a tip, but just like tipping is worthwhile in restaurants here in the US, it does not hurt if you're ordering a certain amount of food to add a little bit of tip for your drivers. Same with Uber and Lyft. These people are working. Yes, they do get paid a certain rate, but it's obviously not as high as a regular job would be. I would look at ride sharing, DoorDash, Grubhub, any of the food delivery services as being similar to contract work, and that doesn't usually pay as much. So there's some people out there that do this for fun or to add more money to their wallets. There are others that do this as their full-time job, and we just want to pay the proper respect to people that we would expect be paid to us. So it's really all I have to say about the process. You really learn as you go through it. You might be nervous your first dash. I have experienced ride sharing, so it was, and I don't mind people, so it was not nerve-wracking to me. It just took some getting used to the finagling of the app because, I'll say this, if you show up to a location and the food or the product is not available, there is assistance to be provided through the app. You can list, say if the order's not even been started yet, you can select that and it'll add time for you to pick up the order. You can also communicate via call or via text with DoorDash or with the customer to let them know that something's going on. There may be the occasion as well where you show up to a place of business to pick up an order and someone else has picked up the order even though you've accepted it. You can contact DoorDash support and they'll alleviate any fear of that affecting your acceptance rate. But yeah, I've only been doing this for a little while now for fun, for extra money. The holidays are coming up, and all it took was one dash to get this wonderful welcome kit. This is not sponsored content, by the way. I just wanted to share on my channel what you get if you do the dashing. So really, all it remains is for you to answer one question. So you think you can dash? Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell for notifications. I'm also #1 Animaniac or Animaniac1 on Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, and TikTok. I'm the Affirmation Admin in the Omnibuds Cafe. Above all else, whatever you decide to do for work, for extended work, I hope you find it fulfilling and that you are shown value and support. Stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you as always for watching, and be well.